You know what?
Stop the cap.
Kashimo isn't him. And I don't even think this chapter is going to last more than 4. Now, with the defeat of Satoru Gojo, a lot of people have been Kashimo glazing, like I would like to say, because so many people believe that Kashimo is the new person that will defeat Sukuna. But I strongly doubt that, because let's be honest with ourselves, we all know for a matter of fact that if there is anybody that was going to take out Sukuna, it would either be Gojo or it would be Itadori. And the way the story is going, it's leaning forward to me that it's going to be Itadori that will be the one that will finally take out Sukuna. I don't think Kashimo versus Sukuna is going to be a very long battle. In fact, what I believe Kashimo and Sukuna is going to do is this is Gege's way of showing us Sukuna's true course technique. Because throughout the fight with Gojo, we never saw Sukuna's true course technique, the one that he has kept secret for God knows how long. So I believe that with this fight, this is Gege's way of showing us what Sukuna can do. And even if Sukuna can't even use his real technique, the fact that he has a new cleave ability, the one that can cut through space, honestly speaking, I don't think Kashimo has a chance. Now, a lot of Kashimo fan out there, they probably think that because of Kashimo's one-time use course technique, that he probably stands a chance with Sukuna. But truth be told, I don't believe that, because there is something that you have to understand. For that ability to work, which I'm sure is going to be a lightning-based ability, with the way we all know that Kashimo's course technique and everything relates to the lightning god, or even from the closing chapter that we just finished when they said the lightning god is about to challenge Sukuna. So we know that his course technique or anything that he wants to do is going to be related to lightning. Now, if it was any other type, maybe if it was a ceiling course technique, maybe it was something else, probably I would have said that, do you know what, maybe Kashimo has a chance. But this is probably going to be a one chance attack, which we all know is going to be. And this is going to be a one miss. That means if Kashimo were to fire this attack and by chance if Sukuna were to dodge it, that would be the end of Kashimo. Because we all know that Kashimo shouldn't be able to fire it more than twice, because he himself said it, that this is just going to be a one-time hit attack, right? So now this is why I feel that Sukuna has the ability not only to dodge the attack, but I'm even sure that Sukuna could defeat Kashimo before Kashimo has the chance to even use that attack in the first place. Just that the way things are going, I'm pretty sure that Gege wouldn't allow that, because that's not really going to make sense, because this is something that Gege has been building up for quite a while now. So it wouldn't make sense if Kashimo has a course technique that we have been building up for over how many chapters, and at the end of the day, he doesn't use that course technique. It wouldn't make sense now, would it? Now, the big question is, what do we know about Kashimo? And the only thing that we know about Kashimo is from the fight that he had with Akari. Now, we do know that the 3 things we do know is that Kashimo can't use reverse course technique. Secondly, Kashimo's normal punches are normally infused with lightning, and that's because of the way his course energy flows. Kashimo is just built that way, apparently. And thirdly, he has a one-use course technique. Now, that's the only 3 things we know about Kashimo. If there is anything I'm missing out, you can always correct me down in the comment section below. And now I'm probably sure you're wondering, why did I say Kashimo isn't him? Like, what is the reason? And it's simple. Because of the fight he had with Akari. Now, I need you guys to understand something. If Sukuna and Akari were to fight, if 15 finger Sukuna, not even 20 finger Sukuna, if 15 finger Sukuna and Akari were to fight, that battle wouldn't have taken as long as it took. Sukuna would have destroyed Akari. And that is something I need you guys to understand. A lot of you guys are really coping with the one use course technique that can change everything. But I need you guys to understand something. What Sukuna is able to do, with the fact that he has been able to go toe to toe with Gojo, with the fact that even though after everything Sukuna is probably depleted of course energy, but I don't think he's 100% depleted of course energy, he hasn't used reverse course technique, which I am very sure he's going to use reverse course technique when he wants to fight Kashimo. I honestly don't think there is a way Kashimo can win this battle, because Sukuna is just built that way. And I 100% believe that Sukuna will find a way to bypass Kashimo's 1-8 attack. To me, what I'm still saying, and I believe that this chapter is going to entail, is that Gege wants to use Kashimo to introduce Sukuna's curse technique. Like, this is going to be the first time Sukuna is finally going to reveal his curse technique. And this is something that we have been waiting for all throughout this series. That's the reason why I said that I don't believe that this chapter is going to last up to 4. So it's not as if I'm trying to be a Kashimo hater, just that it's not feasible. Like, let us be honest with ourselves. What can Kashimo truly do? Please, maybe I'm the one having tunnel vision. Maybe I'm not seeing things clearly. If you honestly think that there is something that Kashimo can do to Sukuna at this point, you can correct me. You can write it down in the comment section below. But currently, I feel that there is absolutely nothing Kashimo can do. And guys, let's be logical about this. Because one thing I've learned about Jujutsu Kaisen is that Gege writes a very linear and a very smooth story. There is nothing too complicated. Like this battle with Sukuna versus Gojo, if you tear it down, if you remove everything, you see that everything that you used in this battle was simple. There wasn't nothing too complicated, and it was grounded in a kind of sense that you know that yes, this is something that Gojo can do because everything has been pre-established, and you say that yes, this is something Sukuna can do because everything has been pre-established. So with that being said, there is nothing that Kashimo has shown that makes me believe that he can defeat Sukuna. Now, there is something that a lot of people might say. Kashimo has been watching the whole fight with Gojo versus Sukuna, right? That means he should have the advantage. No. Because what Kashimo was watching was Sukuna 10 Shadows versus Gojo. Kashimo has no idea of Sukuna's actual curse technique. And that's the reason why I said that this battle is not going to last long. So yeah, that's just all I think, guys. Like, I really think you guys should really stop the coping at this point. And you know what? This video has a probability of aging awfully. If, let's say, Kashimo is actually able to take out Sukuna, definitely I'm going to make a new video addressing this video, and I'll say that I was wrong. But honestly speaking, I don't think there is a way Kashimo can hurt or do any damage to Sukuna. And that's just what I believe. So I just needed to put this video down because everywhere I'm going in YouTube, a lot of people are replacing Gojo for Kashimo. Like, a lot of people are trying to say Kashimo will do this, Kashimo is him. And I just needed to remind you guys that, firstly, Kashimo is not him. Kashimo is not Gojo. Gojo versus, like, let me just pose a question to you guys. And I need you guys to be really honest with me. Do you honestly think Gojo versus Kashimo is going to be a challenge? If Gojo were to fight Kashimo, do you honestly think that battle would last more than 5 minutes? Now, we have a person that can defeat Gojo, and you're trying to tell me that even though he's weak, you're trying to tell me that Kashimo could defeat him. Like, guys, let's just stop the cap. So yeah, that'll be all for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy what I had to say. I know that it might be a bit harsh. I know I might be a bit straightforward with my review or with everything I had to say, but that's just the truth. So guys, stop the cap.